you say in one area under notes, you say this pattern is working around joining by a slip stitch. So there you're telling me to join after every round, right? Then down here, you say something completely different. Rose, work that is not joined at the completion of instructions. Round, work that is worked to a tube spiral or circle, either joined after instruction or worked in a continuous spiral. Main man. Chain stitch does not come as a stitch here instead of where 8 half double crochets into the loop, which I did. Now am I supposed to slip stitch after the 8 half double crochet? Or do I just change two and then keep working? Because that does not look right.
No.
It looks like you should join at the end. Like at the end of each row. These are not joined. This is just like holes. Like, I mean, it doesn't say round 1. Okay, so you're like it's saying basically either or. Why did I buy these patterns? Like I bought these patterns on Etsy and it's not even saying to join or not. It's basically saying either or. Like I'm annoying this person. I bet I'm supposed to join at the end of our round because that does not look right. That doesn't even look like I'm finishing it. Like, I'm just confused because like in the instructions, like for the hat, it doesn't. It just says using a 6mm hook and blue yarn make a magic circle, which I did. And chain 2, which does not count as a stitch. And I did the half double crochets. And then the next round
Yeah.
Because it just says, like, there's like 3 different instructions on it. Like, you have up here, it says, this pattern is worked in rounds, joined by a slip stitch. So that must be it. You're working in rounds, joined by a slip stitch at the end of every round. But then down here, it just says something completely different. Is it basically saying what rows and rounds mean? Like, because it says
Possible.
rows in bold letters, and then it says work that is not joined at the end, at the completion of the instruction. And then it says rounds in bold, and then it says work that's joined in a tube, spiral, or circle, either joined at the end of instruction or worked in a continuous round. So is that telling what those mean? You think?
Maybe.
Because that says instruction and rows, rounds, and then it tells what each one is. But up here it says this pattern, see the firecracker? Look, firecracker hat, it says notes, this pattern is worked in rounds, joined by a slip stitch. So would you think that would be what I have to do then? At the end of every round, join in a slip stitch?
Join a slip stitch?
Because that not joining doesn't look right.
No. You're right.
I'm not trying to do it. I'm saying instruction. Are we doing the solar eclipse?
What?
I guess April 8th is a solar eclipse at 1:50.
So we gotta be outside and see it?
No, you gotta have special glasses because it could hurt your eyes.
Oh. Or we're gonna get special glasses.
I don't know. Did you see the
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins.
If your child has school, you don't have to send them to school. What's up with that?
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. And that'll be caught by Darden. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
We go man downfield.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
What?
He was like that.
Okay.
I didn't know what to call it.
Sure, we'll go with that.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson.
Dude.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to
Just
spring a
backing
leak
up.
on the
The
first
guy
play
was
from
backing up.
scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
They complete it to Hill. Down the sideline he goes. How about this? Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. First down, Mayfield. We'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. This defense for the Dolphins, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackle.
And this will be
Dude.
the 30.
Man.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Mostert. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. To throw, Mayfield. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion left, Hill. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Dude,
He's
Jesus
just going to run right
Christ.
into that big old defensive end.
Ball.
And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
Oh.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. In motion left, Hill. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. On the move past the 40 and down right around the 37. The Dolphins at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Dude, Wilson.
We can look at this Bronco defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their timing.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down. Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And then pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After one, a 14-3 ball game. A first down throw for Mayfield. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Running the counter with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Mayfield's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Mostert. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in.
Dude, like really?
And the Broncos are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Mayfield now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Hey, alert, alert!
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now it's Wilson. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
Dude,
This is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On second down, Mostert. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Nice play, bud. Nice play. God, that sucks.
Tyler Boyd, 50 yards. And the
Oh, my
Broncos get a
scoring.
late score here in the final minute of the first half.
That's a prime example of the danger that Baker Mayfield presents when he's able to get outside of the pocket.
And we see many quarterbacks do this in the league. A lot of them have that good mobility, but we see them, they're more like striders, right? There's a smoothness to them. When I watch Baker Mayfield, everything is sharp, hard, aggressive, and he turns it into a big-time shot downfield in a monster play.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
Dude, bro.
That's knocked away and incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Dolphins. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And Mostert with a first down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. final play of the half, Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30.
Yeah, I don't get that.
He's brought down after a very nice gain. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And they can't bring him down.
And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Tough one there. First drive in the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, here's Wilson. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Here's Wilson.
Nice play, bud. Nice play. I feel like that should have been touchdown, but that's okay. Nice play. I definitely felt like that should have been a touchdown.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on.
I don't get that.
This offense as they run back out
These
here.
guys keep
You're
catching
right about
everything.
that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go play action. Mayfield.
Come on, game. This is ridiculous.
He'll be taken down, but not
You need to stop giving him this stuff. He's not that good.
First down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Dolphins take over first down again at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
11 more on that one and another first down.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down, but they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards that time.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Will McDonald
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
In motion, Hill. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
That's complete to Mooney. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the...
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping him.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Travis Kelce with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Talk about two sides of the ball cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Good job right there.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
36 power.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.